Well, good evening, and welcome to the Five and a Half Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Cigar Company at 2420 Government Street. I'm here with my co-host Bones, Mort, and I'm Maverick, welcoming you to the show. Kevin, how you doing? Tom?
We won't be here much longer, though.
No.
2 months.
Yeah.
2 months, and we'll have the address and the location for the new shop for Cigar.
Hopefully, a little bit more spread out situation.
Twice the size.
I'm talking about our table.
Oh, it should.
We can get a rectangular table and set up.
You leave it set up?
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I'm tired of setting the show. Chrissy, what's going on?
Hey, Christy.
Hey, Christy, how you doing?
Well, folks, the Bengals came up short.
Just a tad.
And the Twitterverse, the internet blew up shortly after the game.
Why?
3 3/4 of the game, there was only 2 flags thrown.
Wow.
In the last 2 minutes, it was raining
Yeah,
flags.
yes. I did notice that myself because I made a comment as we were watching the game throughout that not too many flags. I don't see any flags going for holding or.
Well, they were letting them play, really.
They
were
were
really letting them play
until it looked like the Bengals were going to win.
Well, they didn't throw a flag on a face mask that the Bengals scored.
It went on both sides. There was a face mask on the other side as well. It never got called.
Oh, I'm not saying it wasn't, but I'm not on the touchdown. It was the one. They didn't call that one. But I don't know.
There was
some people think the fix was in.
There was probably a lot of opportunities for them to throw flags,
and they didn't.
And they didn't.
And I'm gonna say this is all I'm gonna say about that. And I'm not salty. The Bengals had a great run. A good young team. So next year they're only going to be better. If you're going to call the game like they did for the first 3 3/4 of it, then end the game by calling it loose.
Be consistent.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I agree.
Don't come down to the wire and then start throwing flags.
But then you have, as we all know, Cincinnati's offensive line sucks.
Oh, it blows.
You had Jalen. Yeah, was it not Jalen Ramsey? Chase, wide open. He dropped this guy, fell. He's wide open. Joe couldn't get him the ball because he's getting sacked one of his 7-8 times.
Mm-hmm. If the Bengals were smart, their drafts would be O-line.
Oh, absolutely.
And it doesn't have to be named players.
Literally bigger,
proven players, players that can do it.
I agree.
That's what they need to focus in on, and if they do that, next year's their year.
Well, a good friend of ours has a whole new line out. Stogie Road Cigars has a new line of Robustos and Lanceros.
Yes.
Robusto, my favorite. Oh,
Lancero.
This is a Robusto Sweetgrass Gringo. Mav is smoking the Sweetgrass Gringo Lancero.
Yes.
And Mort is smoking the Sandella
Robusto.
I bought a couple of packs myself for the Lanceros. I just like Lancero.
Yeah, you do.
Mav, you got to smoke those a little. You can't smoke them like a regular cigar. You can't puff on them as hard because they'll burn hotter and they'll burn a lot quicker.
Okay.
And
they'll slow down the
They'll
smoke.
be really nasty if they burn hot.
But he wants to test these out, and so far I like it.
The first taste was good.
Yeah, I like it.
The first draw was nice.
I did buy some of his spices too, though. Some barbecue spices and barbecue sauce.
Of course you did. He didn't buy no more cigars.
I didn't. I bought
spices, not cigars.
But then he just said he bought a box of these, didn't he?
No, I bought a pack of those. A 4-pack. I support my friend.
Is that considering buying cigars or
no? No, it's a 4-pack. It doesn't count.
Okay, 4-packs don't count.
Boxes, no.
Now.
Boxes count.
Okay.
No, I can't. I can't buy any more boxes. But I did win enough in the Super Bowl to pay what I bought the night before.
Yes,
not me. Not me.
Bones was a big winner.
Yeah, you got 2 quarters.
I thought I had the $600 quarter, but I had the $250.
$250 is nice.
Prices, this is good.
You know what I mean?
But what's the name? Won again. They won like $2,400.
Yeah.
The usual. Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan
just gets it. Yeah. And the girl from New Jersey who was at the hospital with her brother, and I was in. won.
Huh.
She sends the money every year.
I didn't win.
No, I didn't either.
I didn't play.
Yeah, but I might as well not have because I didn't win. But anyway,
This is good stuff. I like
it was a
this.
good. It was an all right Super Bowl. I don't think it was a great Super Bowl.
No, it was a good game.
It was a good game. You know what I mean?
It was a little slow.
Yeah, it was a little bit, but it was all right. It was a good game.
So
It was
here's
competitive, and it was both on both sides. It was good.
you heard me talk about what I was asked at work. Who do you think's going to win the game? And I said, who do I want to win, or who do I think's going to win? And it worked out exactly like I thought it would.
And the spread covered, so everybody took the Bengals and bet won.
They
Because
did.
it was a 4-point, or some people got 4.5, and it was a 3-point game. So everybody picked the Bengals, won money
But Morty Fax
No,
knows.
I picked the
straight up, right?
yeah.
Morty Fax knows all the figures on that.
Yeah,
He said that there were some people that made some, but there were some big losers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Mattress Mac.
Mattress Mac.
Yeah, he
Nine
was.
and a half million.
Yeah, he was a big loser. 'Cause
He must have a ton of dough from other ventures, dude. It ain't just from selling mattresses.
No, he's got to be in those.
No,
He's
he's
involved in other
furniture.
stuff.
He does furniture.
I'm just saying, 9 million. When you have 9 million, you have 18. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he probably puts a little bit of money here or there, and
Mhm.
I do know that the way he operates is like a month before the game. If you buy something of a value over a certain
3,000.
amount,
Yeah, 3,000. You get it for nothing.
you'll get it for nothing if this team wins.
Yeah, that's
So
an ideal.
he's hedging his bets.
You were spending it anyway,
You're gonna spend it anyway, and
so you may have a chance to get it for nothing, which is pretty cool.
Welcome, William.
And there's a lot of places that do that with like big screen TVs and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Warren Buffett does it all the time with the best furniture with the Huskers. Every year, when they were in the hunt, when they were playing well, everybody's going out by big screens before the national championship and playoffs start. And
So if you buy
take
it,
the bet.
if you buy it within like 3 weeks,
yeah, you get it.
and this happens, you get it for
But
free.
now it's not worth it because you can go to Walmart buy a big 55, 65 inch for less than $400.
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
Well,
It's great, man. I should have bought the 65.
They must be
inches
making them
instead,
for
and that's-
$50.
It's a problem we've got with importing from
Yeah,
China.
yeah, you know what I mean? Because you
We're in
got to
the
figure to get it
we're in the
shipped and to box it
disposable-
and to truck it and all that.
Everything's disposable.
We live a disposable lifestyle.
Yeah,
No
absolutely.
TV repairmen anymore. I don't
No,
believe.
no. I used to have Harry. Harry used to be our TV guy out in Philadelphia for my parents and stuff like that. The consoles and all that,
Yeah.
and all that. And he used to come maybe twice a year to put a
Swap
new
out some
tube in,
tubes.
and that's it. Yeah, Harry was a friend. My dad had a couple beers with him and stuff like that, and he fixed the TV.
These things, the big screen TVs have 3 circuit boards in them. 2 of them go out frequently. You can replace them if you want. It's going to cost you about $150
Okay,
in parts,
okay.
and time is going to be
So
a
in other
couple
words,
hours.
buy a new one.
It's a disposable.
Even if it was almost close, it's still, if you had to put out another 100 and a half, it's easier to buy a new one.
A friend of the show, Big
Yeah.
Mike, he won't touch it.
If you got the talent to do it or the time, just take the back off, replace it.
Replace the circuit boards, and you're done. You
Yeah.
got your TV.
Somebody
back.
like me, it's easy to just go buy a new freaking.
Yeah, I'm buying a new one.
Most people do.
Yeah. But we had a good Super Bowl. Now we have 206 days to the kickoff again. I think it was 207 yesterday, so 206 days to the kickoff,
Yeah, but
which will be here like that.
college football. Though.
You know how the season went.
Dreary days.
The season went incredibly fast.
Yeah, it did.
You know what I mean? They added a game and it still went fast,
Well, we got
fast as heck.
college baseball coming up.
We got that. We got the NBA playoffs are soon after the
We got the Final
All
Four.
Star.
Final Four coming up.
We
One
got
of my favorite basketball players went to the 76ers.
the
Beard.
female. We got
James
female
Harden.
beach volleyball coming up.
Well, that's something to look forward to.
You got to have something.
Because
to look forward to.
the material maker don't make much money on their uniforms. We'll say,
No, but
We got curling right
you
now.
have to support it.
yeah, you got
You
to.
just got to.
You got to. As a man, you do.
Yeah, it's a female sport. You got to support.
Yeah, you got to support. You got to watch them play.
Yeah.
Because there's not too many Tammys in that game.
No, there's really not.
You know what I mean? Tammy doesn't play in that game.
No.
We can't explain Tammy, so you're just
No,
gonna have
You'll know. The
you just
people
have
would
to
know.
watch-
No.
You're gonna have to watch TLC and figure it out for
No.
Who
yourself.
Tammy is.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
We won't even tell you
I'm
who
talking.
the
I was
winners are.
talking about Tammy. Something similar to me. not close to her, but I lost 3 pounds this week.
Where at?
Oh, it left somehow.
On Government Street?
Yeah,
or
but it
something?
left my body, so I'm
Good for
happy
you.
about that.
Good for you.
1 week on train, not eating cookies, cakes, and candy, and lost 3 pounds already.
Have we got a
Bet
bet
how
on
much
when he's gonna
I have to
cave?
I have to see the scale on that one.
when he's gonna cave?
Oh, when he's going to cave.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
man,
gonna
you
just
better,
freaking-
you better not bet.
I give him about probably 2 weeks.
Okay, that's a
Oh,
bet.
dude, you're gonna come in with a bag of freaking donut, those little chocolate donut
Now,
things.
Keith brings them in the last couple of days. Didn't touch
Oh
them.
no, there's gonna be a time you're gonna.
He didn't even touch a piece of the
I didn't eat that, the blueberry.
Kerr. I am smoking the Sweetgrass Gringo Robusto.
Robusto.
Lancero.
I like it, but I want to try it.
Hey.
Yeah, 4 packs don't count.
No,
Okay.
But he's selling a 6-pack. Okay, hear me out. It's called the Silent Green. Selling a 6-pack, 2 of each blend in the pack.
That's good.
He wants you to smoke
One and one.
each one twice. Figure out which one you like the best, and put your vote in for it with the QR code on which one you like the best.
Oh,
1,
he's
2,
doing like Southern Draw did.
1, 2, or 3, and whichever one gets the most votes will be the one that goes into full production. This is a limited production, so that'll go into full production. $49.99.
Southern Draw did that.
For 6.
Yep.
Robert Holt did
That's
that.
not bad price. That's not bad at all, man.
Nope.
I
The
think,
six-
I think Roberts is 4.
So,
Robert's
what
all
else
about
do
the
we
money.
got? Well, we got some bad news in the world. Russia looks like they're going to the
Oh
Ukraine.
yeah, we're going to Watermart at lunchtime.
Actually, if
What
we,
time?
it is tomorrow there now.
It's 2:30 in the afternoon there.
2:30 a.m.
Oh, then they're late.
2:30 a.m.,
They're
I'm
late.
sorry.
Oh, a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, 2:30 a.m. So they're not even up yet.
About 10 hours before they go.
They didn't even rack the slide yet.
Right.
I don't know. I think it's.
Oh,
think
I hope
it's-
we don't get involved.
Oh, we're going to get involved.
Well, I hope we don't.
We're already involved. We're
All right.
sending people over. We're not sending people to the Ukraine, but we're sending people around in the area.
That means we're going to get
Oh,
involved.
absolutely.
Reported, and this is what's actually reported in the media, through the Stars and Stripes, through the media itself, about 3,000 American troops are in that area, have been deployed to that area.
I am enjoying the Robusto.
What's Sleepy
Kerr.
Joe saying about that?
He's saying that they
Don't-
better not. They better
Don't
not.
do it. Don't do it.
I don't know. Then they're going to listen to him.
I'm against it. The older I get, the more I become a pacifist. The more I think we should be more isolationist because we've spent way too much money overseas.
Yes.
$5 million a month.
Way too much in Afghanistan. Way
A
too
month.
much. Time for us to take care of ourselves.
Yes. I agree. And I don't know too much about it, but from you guys sharing, Hughes is Philadelphia, you guys sharing, I understand what you're saying.
Kurt. I did.
These guys were in the service.
Yeah,
Your son went to war,
yeah, he did.
and I listen to you guys, and I know you're not happy about it because
No,
we don't want our men and women hurt,
Dude, why
killed, hurt, whatever.
it boils down to me, why are we worried about their borders and we're not worried about our own?
Yeah,
Right? That's boggling. I'm dumbfounded by that.
I'll tell you another thing that kind of rubs me raw with regards to our war mentality is
Look at that burn. Haven't asked it
that's a
yet.
good burn.
Perfect.
Nice.
My kids, are in their mid-30s.
Yes.
They have never
Yes.
experienced
Very much so.
the United States not being at war.
Right. That's terrible.
Over 30 years, we've been this war, that war, threats of this, that.
Gearing up to go.
There comes a point when you have to say enough is enough.
You've been at war for almost the last 35 years.
Yes.
Almost as long as I've been associated with the military.
Like I said, my kids, your kids,
They know nothing about
they've
they know
never
nothing
seen
about-
anything but war from our nation. And our nation is so much better than that. We know that. I mean, we've experienced the Cold War, but we know what it's like to live in when it's prosperous, when we're not having to worry about sending our people out to battle. We only had a short gap between Vietnam and boom, Desert Storm.
Yes.
Short gap. It was a short gap.
I understand.
90, 91. What
Well,
do you
you know
think
what's-
of Robusto?
Yeah, I like the Robustos. That's my favorite. My favorite.
Robusto.
I do like this one. This is good. I think it's a little bit more mild than the Toro, the full length one. To me,
I like this.
got a little bite, but-
I usually don't smoke these, but this is nice.
I like this. Is a Robusto is a quicker smoke.
perfect. To me, perfect smoke.
Yeah,
This is-
25, 30 minutes.
This is a slower one, but this would be nice for me when I'm out on the boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
because I can sit and enjoy it longer.
Yeah,
You can really make a cigar last as long as you want.
You can, yes.
Yeah, but it's tough to do.
Yeah,
You know, because you're enjoying it.
Especially
Anything you
if you are
enjoy,
enjoying it.
you're doing.
that's right.
You know what I mean? If you didn't like it, you'd be
Well, the
saying it
longer
could
you
be
keep
last
it
2
in
hours.
hands, and Doc Gaffney told me, the longer you keep it in hand, the quicker you're gonna smoke.
Yes.
If you take a
And
couple
here's
of
the
puffs,
thing,
put it down.
them
Yeah.
girl when we went to that when them Gerard and Doofus came back from Vegas, and the girls it was a girl or a lady only made cigar.
That was nasty.
That was I could have smoked. It could have took me 6 months to smoke that.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, Gerard gave me one of those. It was, they went to just get cigars. They didn't go.
That's
to
all they
do
went for. Yeah,
anything else.
there wasn't going to be any deals made with them.
No deals to be had.
Speaking of getting cigars, I bought my ticket for the BCA
Did you?
2 days ago.
Okay.
The BCA. Where's it being held?
This one in
Smoke the
Indiana.
Creek.
Oh, Smoke Creek. Okay.
Now I just got to decide. I got 6 months to decide when I'm going to drive it from. Well, actually, I think the longer you wait, the more expensive the tickets.
Sure it is. Sure,
They-
natural.
They're going up.
How much
man.
was the ticket?
200?
And that's for the VIP? That ain't bad.
Oh, you can't go up there and not get the VIP. This year is going to be better than last year as far as your VIP.
And it's in August, right?
August. Well, I
Yeah,
don't
mid-
want to put it down. I don't want to break the ass.
mid
I
August.
want, like it's
It's-
12th to 13th, 13th, 14th, whatever that.
And where you going for a week?
That's a weekend.
Yeah,
No,
but Bones talked about if he drives, he's going
oh,
well,
to
if I drive, I'm taking 2 days to drive up. I'm not going to take. Well, I don't know. If I go by myself, 2 days with somebody, it's going to be 1 day.
Okay.
It's a long, hard,
It's a long-
hard drive back.
It's a long drive.
And if you go, you're flying, right?
I'm
Leaning towards it?
I'm kind of leaning that way. Yeah.
It might be quicker and easier.
Just easier.
Definitely easier.
You can't carry as much stuff.
Yeah, but everything,
There or back.
everything you get, you leave your check-in a little bit light going up there.
Right.
Put whatever in there, and you can always
Yeah.
check bag your not check bag, but
Can't cross
Store
over to
or whatever.
Illinois though. That's the problem.
no, we'll get a rental car. We can.
Yeah, but you can't bring it back.
Right, stick in other bags of candy and shit.
Ah.
They'll never know.
Together?
That's what Mike used to do when he come back from Colorado. He just mix all his candy in different bags in one big bag, and nobody ever seen it.
Huh.
I mean, you come back from Indiana. It's
Yeah.
not legal there anyway. So
Okay.
how the fuck?
All right, I understand.
What else you got? We got to watch Coach and his basketball team.
Yeah,
last
and
night.
there's a gentleman that comes in here. We won't have to say his name, but he's a coach of
MTCC
Perk.
Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Perk Bulldogs.
Yeah.
And he won a big game last night. It gets him into a tournament.
They're going- they're
And
going
he's a
to
nice
state.
fella, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He's a regular guy. You know, he says a couple of foul languages here and
I
there.
wouldn't
He's
mind my
nice.
kid, I wouldn't mind my kid playing basketball for him.
Yeah, he's a nice fella, and he brings his wife in, and he came in like he was in Antarctica about
Oh,
2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, all parked it up.
Oh
and
man,
stuff.
Dude.
he had 3 coats on
Yes.
and a parka.
Oh, wow.
Sweatshirt, thermal, sweatshirt, hoodie, Parker. He was. Well, he's from Ocala, Florida, so he's not. He's not like.
So he thought he was going to Antarctica, I think.
Yeah.
And it was pretty bad out, but it wasn't Antarctica bad.
Morty facts got me turned on to these
Yep.
These new flannels,
these
huh?
flannels, man, and I'm
They're
They're
telling you,
expensive though, aren't they?
oh, they're not cheap.
$9.99.
They
$60.
they're
yeah.
worth they're worth.
Yeah, they're
it.
nice. I like them.
Comfortable.
Old style lumberjack type.
Yeah, and
They
they're
got some nice colors, man.
and they're roomy. They're this
Yeah.
is it
But,
fits.
but you got to get online. You
Oh,
got to buy one and subscribe to your
Oh.
email. So when they kick out the new ones, they send an email. Say, all right, we're dropping it at 7:00 tomorrow. Okay, and they have limited. They have one run.
yeah.
When that's out, it's out.
Okay.
But Morty did leave me something. He said, go to Dixon.com/Australia. Go to the Australian Dixon.
Yeah, he
And
did buy it.
They tend to have them there a little bit longer. They don't go as quick over there. so you can.
Well, it's summertime there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're just getting the end just about the end of summer because Brendan was walking Haley to school.
Yeah, it's summertime.
I heard all the birds chirping. I said, "What are you doing?" Yeah, I'm walking Haley to school. Well, that's a little walking. We're about 400 meters. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize you lived that close to the school.
That's good.
This is really, look at that.
That's burning really well.
This is impressive. I'm impressed.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Powder. I have to look through my phone. Quarterbacks are going to start moving.
Well, the coaches are moving.
I read a big article on the Giants today where the owners hell bent on staying with Daniel Jones. But everybody's saying, well, if they stay with Jones, then the GM and the coach's job is already going to be up to grass probably in the first year or two. They think they should go after a heavy hitting quarterback, so a little bit more experience, and ease Jones and Cinderella. Don't count them out. But I'm all for, bring on in Russell Wilson.
Oh, boy.
But then there's big rumor, too, that Tom will come out of retirement. He'll be playing again before next year.
Ooh.
If he gets the right deal in the right place.
They think San Francisco.
Well, I know your boy Gronkowski said he wants to play with Burrow.
That'd be nice.
He says, I want to play with him. Because he obviously sees something that we kind of feel, but
Yeah.
he obviously sees it. And
Well,
says,
it'll be his third year, and he went to the Super Bowl. So I
in
mean,
his second year. Well, he was injured last
I'm
year,
just
so
saying,
Bottom line
his coming year will
if
be
he has an
third.
offensive line, he's going to be good.
he's going
Real good.
He's a good quarterback.
Yeah, real good.
Again, I did not think he was going to make it out of college. And I ate my words. But
And he did well.
The kid's going to do
I
good.
mean,
His
quite
second
honestly-
season, he went to the Super Bowl.
Quite honestly, the Ohio State fans didn't think he was going to be much.
Yeah.
I mean, he graduated from Ohio State and transferred, and they built the offense around him in LSU.
Yes.
That they built it around him to win.
Yeah.
Pros need to do the same thing. You know what? We Brendan FaceTimed us with the baby right after the game, and he had just got done watching the game. What'd you think? So, well, he goes, it was kind of nice to see Stafford win one after playing all them years in Detroit, not getting anything.
Yeah.
How does a quarterback have Hall of Fame stats playing on a team like the Lions and still have the stats were just phenomenal.
I was talking with our commander today about him, and I said, I'm not mad. I mean, I'm disappointed that we didn't win. Yeah, I'm not mad. This dude, Stafford, he spent a lot of time in purgatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he stuck with them.
Yep, he did.
That's why I'd be a little upset.
Props to him for sticking with them that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have grabbed money somewhere else.
Now he's grabbing the money. He can grab.
He can grab the money. He's a Super Bowl champion.
And Barry Sanders just got tired of doing it in Detroit. He did it for 9 years, and he said, "I'm getting pounded.
Yeah.
I'm done."
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. He said he's getting.
He ain't gonna be walking around
he
with
was
double
in rough-
cane.
rough
You know what I mean? Double cane.
Yeah.
No, but I got an autographed jersey here. So framed and everything.
And to see the player, I can't remember his name because today has just been a rough day. The player that got injured, no contact injury.
Oh,
On Sunday?
yeah. What's his name with the hair?
Oh, Odell?
Oh yeah,
Odell
Odell.
He took the ACL again.
Yeah.
Another knee injury.
to see that, it was a no contact injury. I got to feel for the guy.
Yeah.
Dude, he was going to, if he stayed healthy, he could have pulled, he easily would have been over to 65.5 yards.
Oh yeah,
He was 52 yards before he got hurt.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure,
He
for
could-
sure.
he would have been and there's a lot. I think he
Well, he
could
got a
have MVP.
touchdown in the game,
If he
so
didn't-
that's big.
If he didn't get hurt, he could have been MVP. A lot of folks don't think Cooper Kupp should have been MVP. They think it should have been Darnold.
I don't think it's Cooper
He had
Kupp.
a couple of sacks. He had this, he had that. But if Cooper Kupp didn't have the game he had, the Rams wouldn't have won.
he
Right.
won.
There's
He
absolutely no
won the
way.
game. He
Won the game.
He won the game.
Yes, he did win the game.
Yes,
He's a hell of a player.
and very humble.
Yes.
His
I agree.
acceptance speech was.
And the rookie.
It was like wow.
And the rookie.
Yeah,
He had 1,900 yards this year, dude.
He's mean, dude.
it's
He's
gonna
mean.
be. It's
Mean
gonna
motor
be,
scooter.
Yeah, he's gonna be a bad.
Eastern Michigan.
His
Michigan.
jerseys will go up this year, next coming year.
Oh, he's going to be negotiating. He probably has a 4-year rookie contract. Year 3, He's going to renegotiate for some big money.
Oh,
Yeah, he'll make big dough.
I
It's
hope
nice. He
does.
deserves it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's hard to see. You see those players that get hurt a lot, like McCaffrey. He's injury prone. Barkley, injury prone. There's just some.
Yeah, it's a
You
shame.
pay the money for those guys, and then
Their
get any
bodies are
you don't
beat
get
up,
any play-
man.
You don't get any playing time out.
yeah.
They're beat up. They're
The game-
beat up.
Game's a lot different than it is in college.
So, what do you think about the Saints? Do you think they actually have a chance to be relative again with the coach that they have?
Who'd they get?
They
Okay, sorry.
promoted their defensive
The
Oh, yeah, they
defensive
did.
coordinator
I
to,
do. I like
to the
him.
head coach.
I
So
like him.
here's a spin on that I just read yesterday or the day before yesterday. He's going to be the sacrificial lamb that gets fired to fire up the Saints to do better.
Maybe.
They're gonna cut Thomas because they need to get below the salary cap. So they're gonna cut their big paid players, and the coach is gonna take the fall for it.
That could be true. That's very good.
I don't buy that. I mean, if
I
that's
understand
true,
it.
I don't.
I don't know.
But it's been in tanking games on purpose.
Man, and we still got
Now, why has that been talked about all week?
We got the all
I
off
don't know.
season before all that stuff starts
Yeah,
flying.
that
back out
starts
again.
coming out.
Yeah, we've been watching. So I mean, we got nothing to watch now but Olympics. But they got a new sport in the Olympics. I walked in the house the other night. And she was watching this, and I'm like, "The hell is that? When did they start doing the one-man bobsled? Oh, it's called the monobob, one-man bobsled." I'm like, because they had the one-man
Yeah, yeah.
luge and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
But then now they have a one-man bobsled.
And he's just running with it. Woo,
Yep.
woo, or hate she. Woo, woo.
Yep. Yeah, and apparently
Must be much lighter.
all
Much
Better be
lighter.
careful with that.
Yeah.
You're bouncing it
Much,
around. Like,
much lighter.
they're all bought at the same manufacturer. Everybody has the exact.
Same thing.
Not that you have to be in with this or that. Everybody's got the same.
Manufacturing.
They were doing 75 miles an hour, dude. I was like, that's
flipping
pretty
that
freaking
fucker.
quick.
Has the Jamaican bobsled team competed yet?
I haven't heard anything about it.
I haven't either. That's
I
why I was
don't
asking.
know that they even have a team running this year. I don't know.
I think they do. I mean,
I don't know.
Great movie.
cool running.
Yeah, cool running.
Great movie, man. John Candy was actually really good. Pretty good. So we got.
No, because CB said they do have a team competing.
Yes, he did.
He did tell us that. So, Jamaican bobsled team, if you're listening to us, which I doubt they are, but you got to make it sound good anyway, right?
Yeah, all you guys
we
listening
wish
to
you
us.
the best, man.
I'm impressed.
So, all right, we went over the little thing about that. We're talking about the Olympics. We got basketball.
Let me do some sponsors.
Well, yeah, it is kind of time for the sponsors.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the first sponsor.
Oh, there it
there
was.
it goes.
There it was.
We had an event here Saturday,
Yes, we did.
and it was Dr. Rodriguez, Oscar Rodriguez came in and did an event here at Cigar on Saturday, and it was very successful all around.
Flew off to the Dominican Republic the
No,
next
he's
day.
no, he's leaving Thursday.
Oh, I thought he was leaving
No.
the next day.
He's
Well,
leaving
anyway,
Thursday.
it was a very successful
I thought he was-
event.
That's what he made it sound like.
Lots of smokes. We had some smokes. Everybody bought some and enjoyed them.
Take a guess how many boxes.
23. I made my guess.
27.
Nice. Good,
Yeah.
good sell.
It was a night. It was a good night. It was a very good night.
was fun
we
too,
enjoyed him. It was fun.
He's too funny.
Then
too,
we
man.
had the boxing match or the cage fights after that.
Yeah, they
Had,
were.
Yeah.
some, had some
MMA.
good food. I've been getting.
Yeah, the
I've been
food was
getting
good.
some
We
really
had some.
good reports from my
The
chili.
chili was good. The Skyline.
Cincinnati chili.
Cincy-
Skyline.
I thought it was Skyline. No.
No, that's a brand.
Okay, I'm
This-
sorry.
This was
The Cincinnati chili. Smoking Joe enjoyed it. I did. It was very good.
everybody told me it was fantastic. So
I'm just not.
humbled.
I'm just not a fan. I just don't.
Yeah,
it's
no,
just-
you know
it's
what?
not-
I like my other chilies, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, I ate. Yeah,
I
was
enjoyed
good to
it.
eat.
You know what I mean?
Would I go out of my way for that or a Texas style chili without beans? I'd
Well,
probably go for that.
Texas
first.
is without beans.
You know,
Yeah,
But
Texas is without
some
beans.
people for whatever reason throw beans in.
That's
there.
not Texas
I don't
chili,
know,
then.
but they call it Texas.
That's
So
not.
that's Colombo chili.
I mean,
I just. It's
I
just-
don't mind beans in
It's
my
just
chili.
too, it's
I
just
don't
too-
either.
It's just too watery for me.
Well, you've had my chili. my regular chili that I've made, and it comes with garbanzo beans, white beans, red beans. I put in, if it's a bean, it's going in there.
Right. I enjoy it all.
Yeah.
So sponsors.
And I use leftover steak and stuff from.
Yeah, that's great. We have
G.
GTO cigars. Those who know smoke GTO. You can reach them at 334-538-2949. We have, if you can highlight that, the Cigar Enthusiast at cigarenthusiast.com. We have Cigar Prop at
Kevin and Jessica.
Kevin and Jessica.
See all the work they're doing on the lounge is going up. The walls are up. The walls are up on the shed.
Yeah, you just put that studio
Roof
in.
will go in tomorrow.
And of
Well, it's
course,
just a
here
smoking
at
lounge.
Co
I don't know if
Cigar,
I think he's gonna leave
thank
the
you,
studio
Eddie and
the same.
Scott,
Okay.
for sponsoring us and having us a place to do our show.
So the next release from GTO, he's already announced the name of it, correct?
33 Oaks.
The 33 Oaks.
It was a good smoke.
Folks,
Fantastic smoke.
I love the Don Emilio.
Right.
That's that. I got 2 boxes of it. That's how much I like that cigar. This one blows it out of the water.
Really?
It is a fantastic smoke.
How about that?
It
Yeah, you
is
smoked it. The ones we smoked, unbanded ones. We smoked a couple weeks
Oh,
ago.
yeah,
it
yeah,
is
yeah.
by far his best cigar.
The Corojo, Maduro, and the Connecticut.
By
Yes.
far,
I like the Corojo, the reddish one. That was just.
by far his best cigar.
He told me how it came up with. I said, 33 Oaks absolutely has nothing to do with the dock line, painkiller, anesthesia type stuff.
Right.
He said he was in Atlanta. He was walking down this. I'd say like a boardwalk, he called it, or something. Just a trail. He was walking. He said there were all these oak trees and leaves falling. He picked up all these leaves. He said he found like 9 different oak leaves. I said, I didn't know there were that many oak trees.
Oh yeah.
He said, then he ran into somebody and said, no, there's actually 33 different oak trees. And he said it just kind of stuck with
That
him.
was
And
the
they went
name.
in and he went with 33 Oaks.
Yep.
It's a,
You know what? That's how a lot of bands do in rock and roll. Something comes to them,
Usually LSD.
that, you know what I mean? Or a good bag of skag.
Speaking of
And
LSD.
they come up with a name
speaking of LSD, I read an article today.
about LSD.
Yes,
Okay.
Work was that bad, huh?
your friend Bill W. used LSD.
I heard that.
after he started the program.
Bill W.
How about that?
Who's Bill W?
And with
The
Bill Wilson.
he helped. He was co-founder of.
Oh, he's the guy that started Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
you.
And
Yep.
he
Him and Dr.
Actually-
Bob.
he actually used LSD after he founded.
Did he? Was it for experimental or was it for to help cure all, or was it what?
He said, if I'm going to paraphrase everything from the article, but what he said was that it helped him achieve spirituality.
Well, that's what the Beatles did when they went away and
Did their thing.
saw the Dalai Lama and they did all this crap. So he did it. When did he write the book? After that?
1938 or 35.
He used
Hey, that
LSD in
old?
the 50s.
Oh yeah,
Really?
80 years old.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he took a lot of heat too, because the article said that a lot of people in the early times of the movement back in the 50s,
Yeah.
when this was happening,
So let me ask
took a
you-
lot of heat for that because it was supposed to be, in their mind, you were supposed to abstain from all of that.
Yes, that date.
Is Teen Al-Anon or is that along the same lines, run by the
Yes.
same people?
Yes.
It uses the
It's
same
it's the same principles.
12-step.
Yeah, the 12 steps.
Same book, same everything,
Yeah.
coins, all that good stuff. But that's for
Probably so.
family members of.
Yes, Al-Anon's for family members of like, say, even though you could drink, but you're going to it because your spouse or a relative or your siblings or somebody's affecting you by their drinking. That's right.
Or drugging.
Yeah, or
So
drugging.
if you're
Yes,
an Al-Anon and you're going there because your dad's an alcoholic and you go
Yes.
to Teen Al-Anon. say you're 22 and you're going.
Yeah.
Do you still drink, or is that still a requirement
No,
not to
no,
drink
no,
an
no,
Al-Anon?
yeah, not an Al-Anon. No,
Okay.
it's for you're suffering the effects from your siblings or family members' actions
So you can still
from the addicts.
do whatever you
right?
want.
Yeah,
Smoke,
yeah,
drink, whatever.
yeah,
Okay.
within
I mean,
reason.
you would think
Yeah.
that
I mean,
Well, you know what? You don't go in there loaded. You know what I mean? Say, man, my brother's driving me crazy. Look how I can drink, and I'm not causing no shit. But look at him. And
Yeah,
and you're going to a meeting like
yeah,
that.
yeah. You should be saying, yo, jerk off.
yeah,
Maybe you need to go on the other side.
you need to go to the
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe Anna
two doors down.
I said to Carol when I first met her, I said, you know, you wouldn't have a meeting if it wasn't for me. Because it stemmed off from Alcoholics Anonymous, Al-Anon. And that's what I said to her. Because, you know, there's people we know that attend Al-Anon also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
But, so, we talked about a little bit about the
Let me see what I got.
the world, and we had we talked a little bit about football. We're not really crazy about the pro basketball scene.
No.
Not really. The playoffs are cool to watch, but
I don't even watch
you only
that.
have to watch the last 10 minutes of the
does
game.
anybody really even watch basketball that much?
I guess they do because it's on and it's very popular. You know what I mean? It's not like it's the Super Bowl. But
They did the same thing in the circle of friends that I have. Won't watch pro sports if they have like Black Lives Matter. That if they're publicizing that heavily,
yeah, right.
they feel that that's just it's a political move.
Yeah, it's negativity.
And in on the basketball courts, they have those pretty predominant in the end zones.
Yes, they do.
And so, you know, the people that
I had
my friends, they don't follow basketball.
okay.
I never did. So
Team Buttercup.
Yeah.
Buttercup in the house. Captain Team Buttercup.
Captain Buttercup.
So you put your hand up. Hello.
I'm catching the door.
We were just talking about
How you
this.
doing? All right.
All right.
You get it all looked at and checked out?
My man right here.
Norm.
Nasty. Nasty Norm.
Nasty Norm.
I in the
That's
FaceTime.
funny as shit.
It must be Christian.
Who's that? Huh? All right, I can't answer my buddy Pat Cation from Philadelphia.
He's in the hospital, isn't
He's in that. He's not in the
Rehab?
hospital. He's in a rehab place.
he? The ones that kids.
The kids are all mesh. Yeah. Well, two of them are better actually now.
Really?
They're working and sober.
Good for them.
Yeah, finally. They've been for a couple of years. But the one just got out of jail. But
Ooh,
the
what does that smell?
yeah, what is
Oh.
that smell?
That came from outside.
Oh, that stinks.
Oh, what the heck was that?
I hope that ain't nobody's body. No. That smells
It
like
wasn't,
ass,
wasn't in
dude.
here before.
Oh.
That smells like the guy we went. I took the wife to.
Let's just get here.
I took the wife to Lady
That was
Mae's for
wrong.
Valentine's Day yesterday.
Where'd you go?
Lady Mae's, and she's sitting here. I'm here.
Oh,
They do the,
Sorry, guys.
no, that's foul.
that was yeah.
And they got some great fried chicken there. But this guy sat down next to us, and I'm sitting there talking to Davey, and she taps me on the shoulder, and she goes, "That stinks, man." I'm like, I don't smell it. And then I'm sitting there talking to her, and once she told me he stunk,
Then you
I was
recognize
like,
him.
"Oh man, why'd you tell me that?" Mhm.
It smells again. Smell it?
Anyway, so Caitlin called me the other day. I called her the other day on the way to work. She goes, "Dad, you're not going to believe this. They lost a cat. They had a couple of cats, whatever. They let them out. They do their business, come back, you know, in the house, out the house, whatever. So one of them just disappeared like a year ago. Okay." She said, "Dad, Mac came back."
The cat came back.
I said, "What
A
are you-"
year?
I said, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "Mac that we lost like a year ago that just disappeared. He just showed up this morning." I said, "Get out of here." I was a little matted, stuff up. So
I'm
she
trying to
doesn't know if somebody.
I didn't drop it back off. Well, this, yeah, no, that's right.
There was a song about that.
Yeah, that's it.
There was a song about that. The cat came back. They
Now,
thought she
now my
was a goner.
sister lost her cat for 2 years.
2 years.
Listen to this. So she puts the signs up and down the boardwalk and on her street.
Yeah.
A lady calls her and says, "I have your cat." She says, what are you talking about? She says, well, I found it a short time ago, and I didn't notice until I seen your signs. She says, that was 2 years ago, miss.
Well,
She says, that ain't my cat. So she sends her a picture of it, and it's a white cat, all white cat. She says, there's tons of cats like that. So my sister
close the
says,
door? No.
my sister comes and goes and sees the cat.
Uh-huh.
She says, I'll come over just to check to appease you, man.
Yeah.
Because she kept on calling about it.
Right.
Soon as she walks in, the cat's going, meow, 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 going nuts.
That was the
It
cat.
was her cat.
Mac did the same thing.
Yeah,
Hugged all
went nuts.
over, like nothing was ever there.
That was one of the worst.
Oh.
That's worse than some of us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, when he lifted his arms, that's when it happened.
What?
When he lifted his arms.
Oh.
Can you do the show outside?
Next in line is a Upman 1844 cabinet lock. No. Gotta change something.
He goes, what the fuck was that?
Well, he said before I did. Oh, shit.
Because it was like,
I was listening to the cat story about Mac, but I was really getting torn off the subject by my nose.
it was like,
Don't forget, after we're done, go watch the Great Lakes Smoke Show, guys. They're giving away, I think, a bottle of wine or some shit.
more
tonight.
stuff that Bones is going to try to get.
Well, I promised Jose, because Jose answered and said, oh, give away something like this now that I'm deployed? I said, don't worry about it, Jose. I win it, and I'll hold on to it for you when you get back, because by the time they mail it, you're going to become backcountry anyway.
Oh,
So-
nice jab.
I'll win it for you. So good teamwork, Bones.
Nice jab. Yeah, I'm not going to hold anything for Jose.
All right, we still want to try to give away that box.
He already bought his BCA ticket too.
Is his brother coming too?
Oh, I gotta meet him, man.
I'm trying to get hint around and give Bones give me that notepad from one of them boxes.
You need another note.
No, that one I really hadn't. I watched it. That was a good little pen, and it wrote real well. It was good to keep my notes.
Well, help support the team and buy a box. No, we can't sell those. Those give them to
I know.
Well, answer the question, and you might.
Nah, friends. Well,
I have. Well, wait.
Well,
Listen to this.
Come on, I think
I have a question for him.
Don't make it easy.
And this was the phrase. It's from a movie.
of course it is.
And the answer, you have to give the answer to the question. What does Hooper in the movie Jaws say to the chief when they're sitting at the dinner table about when they're ready to drink something?
It's a good question.
So if you're listening, what's the answer? You just have 60 seconds.
We went and saw Jaws at the base theater when I was in Wiesbaden, Germany, when it was first released. We saw Jaws at the theater.
I've seen it in a movie theater on the Jersey Shore, so you know what that meant. I'm going to the beach the next day
There were
and not
people.
going in the
Dude,
water.
I lived a mile and a half from the freaking water.
There were people that were like, they're not going in the water.
No,
Popcorn flying in the movie theater, all that shit. At what scene? When the eyeball popped out. Of the
yeah,
bottom
that
of
was
the
the
boat.
that was the scariest one.
But when you look at it now, and you watch it now, you're like, oh, that shark's fake as shit.
Yeah, but
Well,
you watch it, that scene still, because even though you're waiting for it, it
absolutely.
still startles you.
And then you got the Jaws 3D. That was
Yeah.
kind of hanky
So,
too. That
what is the scariest movie you've ever seen? What movie scares you the most?
Phantasm,
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, that was.
because I was very young, so that was a real scary movie for
Well, I
me.
was a little shit-faced when I first saw it. Yes, you refrigerate almost.
I'm
Nobody has the answer.
no.
You don't have to, but
You got 30 seconds.
I'm really trying to think if there's one that none. I'm not really scared by movies because I know it's a movie.
Right.
There are some that disturb me. Is
Yeah.
that a better way?
Yeah, that's a better word.
So if there's any of them that disturb me, it's got to be the Saw movies.
Oh,
those
yeah,
are fucking
yeah,
great.
yeah. They're pretty.
They're disturbing,
Yeah, they are.
They're so disturbing. They're intriguing, and you gotta watch them.
but they are disturbing because you look at these movies and you go, that is so depraved. I can't imagine anybody doing that, but yet if it's on the movies,
It
you
had to
know
be
it
done.
I
has
used
to.
to take
Time's up. Do you know
year-
what I'm talking about?
I remember the scene, but I can't remember what
Do
he
you
said.
remember?
It's not. We're gonna need
No.
a bigger boat.
It's Matt Hooper's that gives Chief opens a bottle of wine, and the Chief's ready to pour it. And what's Hooper say?
I don't know. I would have answered you.
You may want to let that breathe a little bit. Remember that was a real good wine.
Oh,
And he goes. He says, "Oh, no, never mind."
yeah.
I used to go with Caitlin every year and her friends. I take all of them. It was like 6 core friends they had. Every year we go see the new Saw movie.
Oh.
She went to college in Lincoln, which is about a 45-minute drive, and a new one came out. So I went there during the day one day and took them all out to the movie. The one that disturbed me the most was the one that had the vat of the rotten pigs and that was. And I wasn't. That's when I had a lot of stomach problems. I was
Gagging and stuff.
But I was just like fighting that whole movie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not to get sick in the movie. I was just like, oh, this is disgusting.
And you know, if they really wanted to make that scene impactful, they could have put in some nasty scent in the air in the theater.
Oh yeah.
But the movie that scares me the most to this day at 60 years old still scares me when I watch it. Well, let me rephrase. It doesn't scare me. It
Disturbs you.
It disturbs me because it's something that could actually happen. It's a religious thing. You know, it's a possession movie.
The Exorcist. I knew that's what you're going to go with. Yeah.
Dude, as soon as the scene when she walks in the living room when mom's friends are there and she stands in that archway and she pees in her little nightgown, that's where the movie goes south for me. Right from that very moment on, the rest of the movie is messed up.
And have you read about that movie when they released it to the theater?
Mm-hmm.
They
Didn't it
used,
get banned somewhere?
they were using sound waves to make people sick.
Oh, really?
That's what was making people puke all over the place.
Wow.
And they had chairs that vibrated.
Yeah. It's like a Disney type
Surround
thing.
sound. They had then they did a
The
series
pig squeals and stuff.
a few years ago. They did a series with Gina Davis played the mom. She played the girl older,
Right?
you know, when she was older. And they did a series on TV called The Exorcist. That was actually a pretty good series. It wasn't bad. But then when they came out with the uncut version, the director's cut, and they showed that we were this one we had the TV. We don't keep the TV in the bedroom anymore, and not because of this. But we're watching it, and this trailer comes on, and they show her coming down the stairs backwards, arched like a spider. And I jumped down and freaking back and said,
See, what's good about
Hell
seeing that
no,
type of
man.
movie, you got to see it in the movie theater when it's pitch black. Because if you're watching it here on the TV, the lights are on, it just doesn't have the same effect on
Right.
it.
Well, there's
And any movie does.
certain movies you gotta go to the movie theater.
Mhm.
She even said the other
Or
day,
you got to have it a big screen TV and in the dark. You got to have it like a movie
she wants to go to
theater
movie
setting.
theaters and see the new Kingsman, like prequel to the Kingsman.
I want to see the new Jurassic Park at
Oh,
the,
I do too. Honestly, no.
at the big screen. I want to see it on the big screen. It's going to be if it lives up to the hype that the trailer has, it's going to be a phenomenal movie.
Yeah,
Well,
I agree.
We can make an afternoon trip to the movie theater and then go to the new Cigar Lounge just to check it out. It's supposed to open like the second week of March. We're going to check it out.
I want to go.
We're faithful to this place, but we're going to check out places.
I want to go to the big screen at Edgewater Mall. The big
They have IMAX. They got an IMAX.
I think it's an
Yeah,
IMAX.
it's IMAX.
Oh wow! I did not know.
I believe it is.
And I know you've been to IMAX, right?
Oh yeah.
Have you been to one IMAX theater? Your whole perception of the movie is your whole perception is
Around it.
taken
It's
up by
around
it.
it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I hear a diesel.
Yep.
I got that from Scotty for Christmas.
Nice.
That's nice.
That's good coffee too, man. Good coffee. But I'm drinking Cafe 1901. I got like freaking 5 bags of that shit.
Good for you.
Every time I turn around, you get a free one when you buy.
Yeah, we went through that. The wife unit took some to work, and that kind of upset me a little bit. This
You
is
took it to work?
It's not work coffee.
No.
It's not work coffee.
No, it's not expensive, but it's not. It's good. It's not. Well, no,
It's not work coffee.
No.
No, you buy the cheap shit for work. But I mean, at her defense, it was just for her. So
Oh, that's okay.
yeah,
That's okay.
yeah.
I can buy that. The wife unit that makes it sound like a freaking cone head.
Well, I mean, you know. You ready?
Call it a night.
We done?
Sure.
Might as well.
All right, from the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge, we're going to bid you good night. From Bones, Mort, and myself, Maverick, we're going to say good night and stay smoky and have a pleasant week.
Thanks, Kevin, as always. And
Thank you, guys.
Kerr, fantastic
night.
smoke that Robusto.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
very,
did
very
good.
nice.
I'm still digging
Lucero was great.
You did good.
Yep.
I'm not even going to bother.